How crazy is this? There's this kooky conspiracy theory going around that all of my videos are fake and that I'm not actually in Thailand. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not completely untrue. So Thor, my friend, this video is for you. I'm going to explain in this video why I'm not always in Thailand and why I use the green screens so much. Why, hello there guys, and welcome back to quite possibly the dumbest thing you're gonna watch all day, folks. Yes, welcome back to me. I'm back in my little slice of paradise. Anyone who has been watching and following along knows that I have been away from Thailand for a couple of months. I've been out traveling, doing some personal business, taking care of some stuff in China, and just, well, trying to show everyone how beautiful China actually is. I'm back in my little slice of paradise. It is absolutely pouring here, so I can't call it positively perfect today. I'm getting soaked, but I am so happy to be back home. Now guys, this conspiracy theory that I'm not actually in Thailand and I don't live here, it's not completely, totally untrue. I will admit, I am not in Thailand all of the time. Everybody knows that I am here on a tourist visa. I have been completely upfront about that. I've never kept it a secret. And there's certain things that I have to do to qualify to come in and out of Thailand as often as I do and stay as long as I do. Now, I'll get to that in a few minutes, but right now I want to address the green screen theory. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't live there because you're using green screens. Well, there's a reason why I use the green screens. Now, quite honestly, the easiest way to debunk one of these conspiracy theories is to address it head on. And guys, it is the green screen. This is the basis behind the conspiracy. And I will admit I am using green screens quite often. And there's several reasons for that. Let me talk about why I use them, okay? First of all, I will admit, yes, I'm not always in Thailand, guys. I'm traveling all over. I'm going to several different countries all of the time for reasons that I will get to in a few minutes. But also, let's be honest, my bread and butter, my dedicated viewer, subscriber, whatever you want to call yourself, is interested in Thailand content. So if I'm not in Thailand and I want to do a video about Thailand, I have to use stock footage that I have shot myself. I use the green screens, etc., etc. I think that it helps me create better content. It's more informative, useful, and pretty practical, I think, a lot of the stuff that I use the green screens for. Also keep in mind, guys, that it is very difficult to do some of my content out in public, especially if I'm talking about the bar girls and the freelancers, because here in Phuket, believe it or not, the streets are full of bar girls and freelancers. So I am incredibly respectful to them. And if you've never seen my video about why I don't include them in my videos, there is a link in the description below talking about that. So I don't want to be out on the street talking about bar girls and freelancers, walking by them. I think it would be rather rude and insensitive of me. Not only that, you get some really strange looks when you're talking about the stuff that I talk about. Also, when I'm giving you guys a story like the Mike and Mooksy show, you have no idea how many takes I do on that. So it's a lot easier to do it in front of a green screen. And again, also, that subject material is really not the best to be talking about out in the public. I'm not even thinking about the kids that are out there, but just people that will listen to it and they'll have their opinions, they'll say something, they'll come up to you, they'll interrupt you. And then you have the whole traffic thing where if you're walking along, the traffic is unbelievably loud here. And, you'll bump into people. This will happen, that will happen. So quite honestly, the green screens, guys, they're used because it just helps me, I think, make better content. Look, I love getting out and showing you guys things, but it's not always feasible and possible. So yes, I do use the green screens. If you don't like them, please tell me in the comment section below and I'll see what I can do to change it up. I'm still gonna have to use them from time to time, so please understand that, but I will do my best in the future if you guys want to do, real live action videos. Well, not live, but you know what I'm saying, instead of the green screens. I'm doing my best to give you guys the content that people are asking for, okay? Now, that being said, guys, listen, I do not do border runs. I can't stand them. I did one time, and I made a video about it. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link in the description below. It was a miserable experience, and I would never want to go through it again. Also, a lot of guys that are doing these border runs are now having a problem at immigration where they're getting stopped, they're being questioned. Some of them are not allowed entry into Thailand, or they're being told that they have to get a long-term visa, which I'm just not ready to commit to because of tax reasons and stuff to do with my permanent residency in another country. So I'm not ready to commit to that. So I'm doing my own version of border runs. I do fully believe that I live in Thailand, and I say that I live in Thailand. Anyone that asks me, where do you live? I tell them I live in Thailand. I do own my own house in Canada, and I own my own condo in Shanghai, but I don't call those home. I don't feel that I live there. I do travel to China quite often, but I'm also going to Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, all around, guys. I don't go to Canada very often, once in the last 4 years. So I truly feel that this is my home, so I constantly talk about Thailand being my home. I do travel around a lot, and the reason for that, again, is I don't want to have a problem when I come into Thailand getting my visa. I can tell you this much right now, they're saying you're allowed 2 border runs a year. I know a guy that has done 3, 4 of them, okay? I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a problem in immigration. So what I do is, when I leave the country after my visa is up and I've done my extension, I go on an adventure. I'll go to Cambodia for 2 months. I'll go to Vietnam for 2 months, or sorry, 2 weeks. Cambodia, 2 weeks. China, usually it's a month because that's a long process for me. But I always come back home here. So guys, that's why I'm using the green screens a lot, because I go out, I film things, and I edit them later on. I add stories to them, etc., etc. And again, like I said too, a lot of my content, it's hard to talk about out in the public, okay? So please understand, I do live in Thailand. I'm just not here all of the time. I'm out exploring the world. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. I'm back here this time doing a series because I've had so many people ask me to do the hobo series again, showing people how to live on $1,000 a month. I'm also going to be doing a motorcycle tour for about 3 weeks where I'm going to drive up above Bangkok to Ayutthaya. I know I butchered that, guys, but I think that's going to be a killer series. I hope you guys watch it. Again, if you have ideas for videos, please, in the comment section, tell me what you guys want to see. Again, no ping pong shows. Don't do that to me. Don't want to go to one. Till next time, guys, just live your best life. And Thor, I hope this answers your question as to whether or not I'm actually in Thailand. I don't know how I could prove it any more than this. I could, I suppose, walk out on the street, get hit by a car, and it could be in the news if you would like. But yeah, brother, I am 100% in Thailand. Am I here all of the time? No, mate, I'm not. Here we go. Let's not get killed. What more can I say? Again, guys, till next time, live your best life. If you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today. And if using a green screen is what makes it perfect, do it, guys. Till next time, cheers.